On the drive, on the pull-up, puts it right to feel like he cannot be defended one-on-one. Forces the issue, gets the
born score. I mean, the array of shots he's got.
Anthony, one dribble, fires.
15 points for him in his first return to Madison Square Garden since being traded to Denver.
He's so quick. Yep. And then once they start feeling him, he and Gordon.
That's been problematic for the Knicks all season. Turnovers still 29th out of the 30 teams. Either way, this time 15.
He's one of the best field goal percentage guys that we have in the league at over 57%. Melo Ups.
And then a quiet night and a Friday loss. What's your mentality like tonight?
We want to win. We want to redeem ourselves. We let one step out of
19-point lead in the first half. Carmelo by assist. Nene. Love the way Nene is rebounding, offensively and defensively. Carmelo over the top. Carmelo on the block, looking for cutters. Now he's going up. And he gets the back.
Anthony on the pull-up.
Shot over Andre Blatch. 150 wins in the 4 seasons here with
George gave ground. And
Meyer, who's an outstanding offensive player, and Lynn, who's a very good offensive player. Their strength.
defender. Now he's hounding Melo.
Anthony, one dribble again. Gets the base. Anthony, one dribble, puts it up.
Taking the hit, and on the other end, going elbow. Getting the ball in the hands of Carmelo Anthony, playing one-on-one basketball.
In the first half. Daniels defending on Anthony.
Anthony out of the hands of Henderson. And Anthony will maneuver around Henderson.
Yeah, that was a clutch shot. Anthony, one dribble.
Fouls on the Thunder, 2 on the Knicks here in the second.
But more important, he's a physical guy. Just think now, very quietly, he had 10 at halftime.
3 and the 2 twos in mid-range have all been defended.
jab statement. And side out to close out the third, so Melo becomes the primary option. They find him on LeBron James. Left side, jumper.
Anthony, little shuffle.
Into Carmelo, 3 seconds. Carmelo launches. Yes! Carmelo Anthony with the game winner!
He shot it there. And you usually like some momentum going into the playoffs.
And by 8. Anthony gets away. Elbow.
And then if they didn't come across, he was going to the rim.
This game until we got to the second half. And now thanks to Carmelo, they're
floor right now for New York. Jones.
Kenyon Martin right now on the bench. He's already played 30 minutes. Anthony.
10 from the free throw line. He's certainly gotten to the line today.
Melo with the pull.
Curry and Carmelo Anthony.
Why not zone it up?
I agree with you.
Clock is down. Carmelo shot with 10 in the quarter, 20 in the first half. You mentioned this at the top.
You've got to be cognizant that your team is in the penalties, especially if it's not.
Melo at the
4% in the game, 49.5.
Shabazz has not been able to guard Melo.
Today is in transition and second shots.
Anthony fires again.
Milwaukee, but they've got a much more difficult schedule down the stretch than the.
Brandon is very inventive. That's all I'll say.
And the Celtics have not been back home in Boston. Here's Anthony
In New York, and the Thunder won that one by 1. Anthony, who has been in the league, both Kingston guys. Anthony separating from
Tough. It makes it tough for you to swing the basketball. Yeah, people stepping inside, pulling those guards inside.
Anthony, 1 second left, gets it off.
Game a few nights ago against the Lakers. One dribble.
On the catch, great job.
Raptors have outscored.
Help Chicago, the speed in transition to get out and get some easy baskets.
Anthony, 6, Rose 21, but it's the Bulls by 3. As this presentation of NBA Sunday Showcase on ABC continues.
Overs that assist Michael since halftime.
Anthony.
56. Well, is a big part of that.
Final seconds. Anthony fakes, puts it up for the win. It's got remaining. There's still time. Carmelo Anthony gives the Knicks a 2-point.
The previous blunder
Got the ball in the corner where he likes it, able to get it down. Yeah, that's why he's in New York.
31. Oh, they get a layup? That's kind of unusual.
Locker room. Post-game show. Anthony over Nance.
Remember the last game in Charlotte, how well the rookie or second-year player, Kid Gilchrist, played Carmelo Anthony. It's almost like he has something to prove on. Knocks it.
He's carried that team most of the year. They had a lot of injuries, and he seems to be getting better. So Anthony's made the last 4 shots, 1 a 15-footer, 2 free throws.
Anthony, met by James. Carmelo.
Stevenson getting all he can handle from the second leading scorer in the NBA, Carmelo Anthony.
Shot, who are they going to?
Oh yeah, here it comes. Will he just rise up or drive it?
Games. This is one of the 3-time teams for the Bucks this year. They will play the next just 3 cup.
Now the Bucks have a little momentum going.
32 against the Knicks when he was with the Spurs. Anthony, pull-up jumper, got it.
Wow. You have to acknowledge that pump fake. That's just what Trevor does. He goes for it. And then the strength. And
Melo with 9 to shoot. 1-on-1 against Outlaw. Anthony pull up.
Top on the dime and shoots this mid-range shot. This is a difficult area to shoot the ball from right there.
separation, that's all he needs, and has that quick release.
Carmelo shoots one dramatic moment. I mean, they haven't had any moments where
Anthony gets a screen, comes up shooting.
Over his offhand. Anthony fires the jump on a nightly basis, but boy, is he getting there, and I expect it to be very, very soon.
Halfway through this opening quarter, 18-13 lead for the Knicks.
Anthony's jumper.
Giannis series that Achilles could not play in the finals is
The lead for Dallas is 4. John Gomez is in. He screens.
Floor at the same time. Kurt Rambis doing a really great job making Minnesota take one of those big.
Rose has missed about 15 games, and they still have the best record in the NBA. Anthony, 3 for
Second round pick, second pick overall coming into the league, but it's not played
recently with a bruised knee. It was his right knee. Anthony
Off the screen by Nance.
Anthony puts it in. It's up by 17. Still plenty of time remaining. As Anthony leans in.
Melo Anthony's playmaking ability. Plays, and then now it's time to dance. High isolation.
If they go into the freeze, here's Anthony.
trickles out. And guys, I like this defensive lineup as Carmelo
Compressing the Pistons offense. They're just too close together. Oh, nice move by
Melo telling everybody, go, go, go. He gets to the corner off this.
Great screen again for the big man. Give them some defense around that rim.
What do you think the fans thought? There's a Nene screen for Russ the entire time.
Off DeRozan's miss.
Anthony is back in the Houston series, and it was a nasty injury. Played through it. Feeling much better now as Anthony launches one up. As Denver went to the free throw line 13 times in the opening period.
maybe with Pull Ups out.
Yeah, they run a lot of two-man game with Nene right now. Carmelo's mid.
Look down at the line to make sure he's behind the three-point line.
Melo with it.
I know, it's not been good for Minnesota. Tayshaun Prince plays the power forward position.
very consistent in the backcourt.
Anthony gets a good open space.
Rattles around to go dump the ball and give him a few more times and let him get in there. And ready again, gets to the rim. And this is what we talked about, Kevin. I love when Melo gets in there. He
just push him literally right under the basket.
Anthony leans.
Seattle.
Nick Collison.
Toronto Monday, they trailed 51-34, lost that game by.
After missing the shot, see if Melo can put the dagger in these guys. Anthony knocks Magic. The Knicks have been on a good run. The Magic's hanging in there.
Anthony.
Much is going to stop Carmelo Anthony right now. Mavs had a foul.
About DeMar DeRozan. That time he took it there.
Anthony.
You know, the second worst shooting team in the league so far is
by Carmelo Anthony.
And again at 25.
Now he can just play. He's been a terror on the glass. A terrific start here for Stevens. And I like what they're doing here. Instead of just straight isolation for Carmelo.
4 from 3. Covington 2 for 9. Anthony, one dribble jumper. Got it. Kid to Anthony. Anthony, nice dribble.
Across the board is an emphatic yes.
Anthony's going to put it on the deck. Get inside.
And he's got 19 points to lead all scorers. Carmelo again for the jumper.
Anthony, the little fake, the pull-up, puts
Time catching up with it. Anthony able to elude.
Feel like you're real champions.
New Orleans trying to take the lead. Anthony puts it in.
Now, I'm wondering if the face mask had anything to do with that pass getting.
Popovich and the Spurs. This is Carmelo Anthony.
Anthony in the pull-up, count it.
And Salmon's on Melo, and Melo will
Assists per game. Anthony takes, drives, pulls up, 2-point shot.
Of 11 at the line. Knicks with a 13-point lead. Here's Anthony with a pull-up jumper, and that's money for Anthony, who has 14 points.
Anthony passed on the shot, goes for the 2.
Skip pass to Anthony. Shot clock getting deep. Melo.
Westbrook out to Anthony. Anthony, one dribble, pull-up jumper.
Anthony frees himself that little.
Very little acknowledgement between Carmelo and Garnett before the start of the game.
Base and still get that off in rhythm.
Carmelo ducks under mid-range.
Because Jeff Hornacek was tagged with one at the end of the first half.
They love the way Millsap has come ready for this season. Anthony. Oh, he's having a great game. Melo, mid-range.
In both of those games, Mills with 13 against the team.
And the Knicks hold a 7-point lead with 3 on the shot clock. Came over early last year in the trade. Carmelo Anthony was in great points. Anthony thought about 3, got a better 2.
The big thing right here is they got to make a position for him.
Guarding Anthony that time does not matter. Anthony continuing the great start, 6.
this fourth quarter.
Career high 12 offensive rebounds for Adams, 1 on the clock.
Iverson curling. Anthony from the.
Anthony off the bounce.
Got to work a little harder. His first denial is good.
George Karl and his Nuggets. Anthony, yes. Anthony, time running out.
Anthony on the drive, on the pull-up. Bruce has had to do so much for the Celtic team. Anthony on the pull-up.
Too good. A little behind the back to create a little separation, and he is, if not the best.
For the Denver Nuggets. 4.5 to play. Marion watching Anthony. Would mean big shots both ways.
Yeah, and not bad defense. I mean,
3-point lead. Carmelo Anthony. Yeah.
Finally, some continuity by the Knicks. Knicks moving.
Anthony, one dribble, pull up.
3-point hits beyond the arc for Golden State.
Anthony working against Stevenson. Stevenson in his jersey. What? Anthony with a few inches on him. Stevenson a good defender, though.
Anthony drives on Green. Pull-up jumper.
Carmelo pulls up.
Start to the second half for number 7. Anthony. 1 on the shot clock.
They started the curtain.
5 to shoot. Stevenson right up on Anthony. Double clutch. Oh, tough shot. Anthony puts it in. That's a beauty.
That was good deep by Stevenson, not going for.
Travel was the first turnover in over 8 minutes for Denver. Carmelo put down and then pulls up and drills it.
that's a lot of skills for a guy 6'8" to put his head on the dribble stop.
Seattle has outscored Denver tonight 62-58 in the paint. Anthony over a double.
Preseason, still trying to get it down.
Anthony on the pull-up, puts it in.
Man-to-man.
Anthony on the pull-up.
Carmelo Anthony pulls up.
Down to 4, but Carmelo Anthony comes back, puts the Knicks up 6.
Well, I think in the fourth quarter.
Down to 3, and Carmelo Anthony is off to a red-hot start here early, 3 for 3.
Anthony one-on-one with Bass on the pull-up. Carmelo Anthony.
Jason Terry And then Brandon Bass, who's done a good job on him. This is excellent defense, better offense.
You know, challenging every possession counts, and we're doing that the first half.
Melo with some get back. 10 shooting. Now the Heat drop back defensively. Felton out there along with Carmelo. Puts a dribble
between the shot clock and game clock. Anthony. Celtics have their biggest lead of the night. Here is Anthony.
4 of 12 shooting at the start. Here's Anthony, 6 points. Taking Prince off.
Anthony on the drive, creates some space for Miami. Anthony over Battier.
Mismatch here. See if he takes it at the smaller Curry. Walked him right down.
At home are 20 and 11, losing here to Miami on Sunday night.
41. Ariza goes for the steal. He's able to recover. Ariza. Anthony.
He's is right over the top with that picture-perfect jumper. He's lethal as an offensive player.
40 to 26.
It's for J.R. Smith. And the lead, the largest so far this afternoon.
Around. And able to hit it from a couple of feet behind the three-point mark.
We've seen this a lot. ISO late in the clock for Carmelo.
Goes to the pull-up and hit.